Hey, what's up? I'm Dan.
I'm Mitch.
And today we're going to be eating Chicago-style hot dogs and talking about man's best friend.
Dogs.
Alright, so we're back. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the intro, you know what we're eating. This is actually a special episode for Mitch because he's never had a Chicago-style hot dog before.
Not to my knowledge. I thought I have, but I don't think I've had a dog like this.
They call it running it through the garden because of all the produce that's on it. It's got, for those of you not familiar, it's got yellow mustard, green relish. It's got, or piccalilli as they call it some places, diced onion. It's got your tomatoes. It's got your dill pickle spear. It's got your sport peppers. It's got your celery salt. It is a thing of beauty, and it's one of my favorite things to eat.
Just got any ketchup?
Fuck you. Let's get our bite in here. Wanna grab one?
Cheers.
Cheers, man. All right. Mm-hmm.
How do you keep this all put together?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm all for it. That's a good dog.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of dogs, we're going to talk about dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that there are 18 muscles in the dog's ear that help it move?
I did not know that.
I didn't know either.
Not prepared again. I need to grab a napkin.
That's like one of our things. Like, we double check everything. We're like, did we forget anything? Nope, we're all good to go.
Never got a napkin. Always napkinless. But yeah, we thought we'd, since we're eating hot dogs, we figured we'd talk about actual dogs. I mean, there's only so many hot dog facts, so we figured we'd talk about actual dogs on here. Oh, here's my dog, as you saw in the intro.
All right, sorry about that, you guys. We had a camera malfunction. We did do the whole shoot thinking that we were recording and go to look at the footage, and we were about 2-3 minutes into it before the camera turned off.
I don't know if it was some Samsung camera update or what it is, but hey, I did sleep in my t-shirt and wear it again for continuity purposes. We'll pretend that's the reason why I'm wearing the same t-shirt.
That's
second day in a
totally.
row.
I skipped laundry day. That's why I'm wearing my t-shirt. But the dogs were fantastic.
The hot dogs were fantastic.
I don't think I've ever had an authentic Chicago-style hot dog. I thought I have, and talking to this guy, he's like, "There's ketchup on there?" No, that's not a Chicago dog.
Yeah, I straightened him out real quick on that one. I'm gonna come right out and say I'm already half in the bag. Today's usually my day off, and
I just got to play ketchup.
yeah, we had company over last night, and we tied one on.
I think there's just too much on a Chicago hot dog. It is tasty, and like I love the serrano peppers. Not serrano.
Sport.
The sport peppers. It gives it a little kick. Everything goes well, but it's just messy. Like I had to keep adjusting and like putting my ingredients back on to the hot dog.
It's difficult to eat, but I do enjoy the flavor. I like the fact that like they say it's run through the garden. I love that. I like all the vegetables that are on it,
Yep.
but it is difficult to eat. Although I prefer the Maxwell Street Polish over the Chicago-style hot dog pretty much any day.
I would tend to agree. Just one, it's less messy. I got to be careful around messy foods now since I've been growing this thing out for 3 years.
Big ass beard.
Fun fact, 3 dogs survived the Titanic sinking. Apparently they were rich dogs. I don't know if they were rich dogs, but they take precedence over women and
Their
children.
owners were rich, probably.
Yes.
The dogs themselves are rich. They had a lot of bones, man. They had a lot of bones. But yeah, we wanted to kind of dedicate this episode to dogs, and we had a bunch of dog facts and dog jokes yesterday, and the dog jokes just didn't hold up. So
They're terrible.
yeah, I think we'll just kind of recollect some old stories about our own personal experiences with
I still remember a joke.
What was it?
How does a wet dog with no nose smell? Terrible. Reaction's not as authentic because he hates that joke and he's heard it before. One of my childhood dogs growing up was Rocky. Rocky was a yellow lab, and he was a smart dog and could always get out of his like outdoor kennel that we had for him. And I was 4 or 5 years old and just got off my training wheels, like riding down the sidewalk, just big old smile, and sure enough, Rocky gets out of his kennel and just starts barreling towards me, and I see him and I start pedaling faster, like panic starts to ensue on my face, and Rocky just tackles me right to the ground. I got scraped elbows and knees. I'm crying. He's licking me in the face. I'm trying to push him off, but he's way bigger than I am. And put me back on training wheels for another 2 weeks.
Mitch told the story in the video yesterday, the one that didn't end up working. And he told me that this dog put me back on my training wheels. I'm like, I thought that was like a euphemism or something. I don't know. But then I heard the full story. I'm like, oh,
literally put me back on my training wheels.
Yeah.
Dog facts.
Dog facts. Dogs are awesome. How's that for dog facts? When I was visiting my grandparents in Calumet City, this is after they had moved out of the south side of Chicago.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
We had this room called a TV room. My grandma would bring us snacks while we were watching TV, and she'd bring like ham roll-ups or sausage and cheese on crackers. When we finally got ready to eat supper, she would call us into the dining room. She realized like there was like a moment of panic, and she's like, "Where's the dog?" And we kind of all panicked and ran to the TV room, and he was sitting, just proper sitting, right in front of the snack tray, in front of the table in the TV room, with a line of drool from his mouth to the floor. Like he had such good temperament and was so well behaved that he didn't dare touch the food. Bullet eyes staring at it. So he got extra treats that day for being such a good doggy.
That story reminds me of Ollie, who comes through our store. And Ollie is big old mastiff, adorable wrinkly face. Just when he comes in the store, he'll just sit down and look at Dan and I and just wait for his treat.
Yes.
And his, like, to the point to where his owner can just let his leash go, and he'll go pick out whatever he needs, and he gets his treat when the owner comes back. And he just patiently waits, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my treat.
He sits on like a rock, though. They can't move him until he decides he's ready to move.
Well, because he's a big boy.
Yeah.
What do you call a dog with 3 legs?
Tripod.
Tripod. I think it should be paws. I don't like that joke either. My first dog that I owned myself, not just like the family dog, was Chewy, who was Border Collie Chesapeake mix. He was so much fun to have. It got to the point to where I couldn't exercise him enough. Like, he just loved to run, and I don't love to run. And walks weren't enough for him.
I don't run unless I'm being chased by something, man.
So I would get him a chest harness and bring the old longboard out, and he would pull me for a good 2 miles before he started getting winded and just ride. Dude,
Jesus.
he was jacked. Like, essentially, I would grab onto the back of his harness, and it took about a week or two to if I pressed on his shoulders, he would slow down.
Okay.
we whoa, like saying, hey, whoa, 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 like stop, Chewy, like we're not gonna run into traffic. And then like right, left, go faster. I was getting ready to try to like, yeah, right.
Yeah, I just had to bend that out.
I was getting ready to like try to figure out how do I get this like toboggan little like old-fashioned wooden sled and fashion it up to a Chewy. Yeah. And then my friend ran it over accidentally. I'm like, well, I'll just stick to the longboard, I guess. But no, it was so fun just cruising around with him.
One of our other dogs as I was growing up was a Doberman named Dominique. I didn't name her. It was my dad's ex-girlfriend. But just like so many other dogs, the dog essentially became my dog. I love them doggies. And, but, man, I must have been in the single or barely double digits. And I would take her for a walk. They finally let me take her for a walk on my own. Like, can you handle it? I'm like, yeah, I can probably handle it. It'd be okay. I can probably handle this. And then everything was fine. And then a squirrel ran through our yard.
It's always a squirrel.
And then I got dragged for probably about 15 meters. Just dragged like this. If anybody's ever owned a Doberman or seen a Doberman move, they're fast as hell. And yeah, she dragged me.
It's Noodles. Everyone knows Noodles by now, hopefully.
Yeah, she needs a haircut badly.
Nah. There's a fact saying that dogs' noses are 10,000 times more powerful than humans. I don't know if that one's true. Because I also seen another one that was like, it was 40,000 times. I'm like, yeah.
I said this in the last video. How do they measure that?
The nosometer, obviously. You gonna be alright?
God. No.
This dog here, every time I come over to Dan's place, it's 5 minutes of like I have to catch her first, and then it's 5 minutes of her just sneezing and licking my face. And I'm like, all right, come on, let's get it out, because if I don't do that, she just sits there and barks and barks and barks and barks. She's got her bed right underneath us.
Yeah.
How many dogs have you had?
Oh my God, I got hiccups now. This is the worst timing.
Well, then, you work those out. I'll talk about mine.
No, wait. I can
okay.
answer.
Okay.
Hiccups and all. Gus is my first dog, and then it was Dominique, the Doberman. Also, on my mom's side of the family, we had Roscoe, the Beagle. I'm a huge fan of Beagles and all hound dogs. We had Buddy. He was an Australian Terrier. I think that's it. How about you?
I had a lot growing up. On my dad's side, it was Rocky. That was our first dog. And then we had Misha, that's Cocker Spaniel, and Sammy, who was also a Cocker Spaniel. There was, Lindsay. Lindsay was a Cockapoo, and she was a survivor. Good dog. I had my dog, Chewy.
Yeah.
Chewy was a great dog. And I guess the next family dog now is Nichols. I think, what do they call that? Like a King Terrier or a King something? I don't know. I don't know the breed of that one. Another fun fact, all dogs go to heaven.
There's a movie even saying that it happened. I've seen that. Oh, I just farted.
Should we talk about the Chicago dog?
The hot dog was good.
We should say in the video we did put, I know it's sacrilegious, but we did put our Studio 406 Provisions habanero maple blueberry hot sauce on there. And it was, like, my favorite's the turmeric, but I think you're right because the sweetness of the maple blueberry. They
went with the relish really well. It was actually quite tasty. Normally I would never put hot sauce on a Chicago style hot dog because that's sacrilegious, but my goodness, it was pretty good.
It was good.
Did I mention I'm drunk and I have the hiccups? I'm not.
Are we signing off?
I'm not ready to be on video right now, but I'm still here. Holy mother. Like and subscribe or something.
All right, and love your dogs.
Love your dogs and love your moms.
No, we already said that one.
Oh, we said that one.
Tell us in the comments. Send us pictures of your dogs. Tell us your dog stories.
Oh my God, I want to see some dog pictures.
Yeah, everyone loves
Yes.
good dog pictures.
All right, bye-bye.
I'll get the camera this time.
Bye.